Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rafi Bagus. My cadet number 2021-11053. My class 1B KPN.
Hello mom, my name is Pabowo Susanto. Number of cadet 2021-11051. I am class B KPN grade.
Hello guys, introduce myself. My name is Annisa Oktaviani R. Number of cadet 2021111064, class 1B from group 8.
Sometimes I need the silence, and it's just the ocean and I.
The history of life is there. So for me to go into the ocean, it's like diving into the whole universe of what life is about.
I feel so safe in the water. You have no gravity. It's a mother and it's embracing it.
Empty space in all its grace.
It's not the ocean's fault. It's just wasn't something that happened. The ocean was Todd's life. It didn't take his life. It was his life.
In 6 years, maybe another 600 million sharks will have been killed. And what was my impact really in the world? We have one ocean, one planet, and one chance, and everyone has a choice. And how they play into that.
According to her own publicity material, She is the Ocean is a complete documentary about a great woman, and in-depth exploration into the lives of 9 amazing women. Share a deep love for the ocean, with the film itself spending a lot of time trying to be inspirational and not telling audience about who these women are and what they feel accomplished. Saying additional information can be very helpful, especially for those unfamiliar with it. The subject matter director Ina Blokina performed each of her 9 subjects separately, one after the other. The expectation is 10-year-old aspiring surfer Cinta Hansel, competing in her first competition, which was used as the cover for the entire film. It seems that this is for the young girls in the audience, to show them that they can achieve from an early age in life. This is likely Belitli and his father, who himself wanted to be surfer when he was young, speaks volumes for him. That's compensated for by showing Hansel in action on the webs, but therein lays the film recurring weakness. What's on screen doesn't always match the subject matter at hand. If Hansel is the future of surfing, she is the ocean, also depicts the vast and vision of women not only in competitive surfing, but all kinds of water sport champion. To Bracer Kennelly talks about growing up having male surfers as role models, then having to compete as women in a male-dominated sport. Anna Brother recounts her career as a cliff diver, accompanied by many very impressive clips of her doing just that. They are featured more prominently than modern surf star Coco Ho, a plastic millennial who a nuisance that fortunately has only a fleeting appearance and an early scene. There are also a few interviews whose inclusion here is a completely absurd, despite having women who have made an impact in her fellow ballet dancer and Yogi Rosalyn Molina qualifies simply because she loves the sea and diving. His part really doesn't add much meaning, and the documentary deemed that he's the most pretentious and mysterious of all the people shown. Doesn't help. She is the ocean does spend more time with impressive and inspiring women. Freediver Ocean Ramsay. How could he not have a connection with water with such a name? Goes a little overboard with spiritual talk, but takes an active role in shark confession, reading, and renowned marine biologist Sylvia Early gives interesting and educational lectures about the human impact on the oceans, why it is important for us to save and conserve them. The most inspiring subject is Gianni Cisser. He had seen many tragedies in his life, but nothing lessened his love of water, even though some of the hardships were caused by him. He is still surfing in his old age, knowing the time he has is limited. He displays an unwavering determination that anyone can take away from him. She is the ocean, has the best wishes in the world, but the parts are bigger than the wall. Everyone so is currently passionate about what they do, but with no real narrative or much to connect them beyond being women with a connection to the water. This documentary has an uneven feeling. Each of the 9 segments can work both independently and independently of each other. One constant in Blokina film is the impressive photography, both underwater and on the surface. There are plenty of shots of surfers doing things that look spectacular both from a distance and up close. Most striking of all is the underwater sequence in which Ramsay swims with the shark. In fact, this woman enthusiasm for work can be measured by watching them do it rather than hearing from them. It's well-meaning and well-made, but chaotic and too rarely feels like a movie. Love so profound that they have chosen to make the ocean the center of their physical, philosophical, and professional lives in a unique way. Documentary concept. The director has selected this woman to create a portrait of what would be a metaphor for one woman's ocean life throughout all her ages. So beautiful and at easy in these deadly depths, Rose has been nicknamed La Sirene, one of the mythical sirens of Homer's Odyssey. Through freediving, she has found a spiritual life, a meditation, and a deep relationship with the primordial mass of our origin. Third was a professional. US surfer who died while surfing. This was the worst tragedy of Jenny's life. After the deaths of her husband and son, Jenny felt alone, but her friends always supported her. The ocean can take a life and can give it back, says Jenny. Jenny never gives up. However, defeating cancer and continuing surfing today, she has become a legend and the epitome of surfing. Age surfers of Waikiki considers it a matter of honor to wish good wishes for Jenny before morning. Surf Sylvia Early is a world's famous oceanographer, researcher, book author, lecturer, expedition leader, and arguably the most influential expert in the oceanology of our time. During her career, Dr. Early has spent more than 7,000 hours underwater and has organized more than marine expedition. She led the first time of female aquanauts in the detective project in 1970 and set the record for a single maiden dive. Sylvia Early has been a member of the National Geographic Society since she is also the first woman to become the head of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration of the United States. Early continues to actively study and protect the ocean. That's the review from Group H. Thank you.
What we do to the ocean, we do to ourselves.